Hey folks, if you're watching this video, we're going to be looking at some juices, and if you're in the States, you can order off these guys. Stick around. Hello fellow vapors, Vaping Newbie here, and yes, I changed my intro music, I added a picture, and that was in honor of a company I'm going to be talking about today, vapeme.net. The link for their website will be down below, as well as the link for their Facebook page. Go give them a like, and then take a wander over to their website. You won't be disappointed. Mike and Alice. Mike is known as the White Rabbit, and Alice is known as Alice. Alice and the White Rabbit, indeed. Really fun people. I spoke to them very briefly at VapeCon 2014, and unfortunately, they are very busy. I was just sort of, running around, and unfortunately, didn't have the time to really spend time with them. But I chat with Alice and Mike on Facebook. They're really kind-hearted people, and Mike in particular, I don't know. There's just a bond there, and again, I've only met him in person, maybe 5 minutes, but I find that there is a bond there, and we spoke about his juices, and so we are going to be looking at 4 tonight. I'm going to be doing 2 videos, 4 juices each, and these are all my own selection. But before I even look at the juices, before I even talk about the juices, I gotta talk about how you order the juices. They are very unique. They have a listing of flavors when you go on the website. Within each flavor, you can change it up. You can add different flavorings. If you like strawberry, but you'd like to have it with banana, you have that option. And that's just an example. I did it on one flavor, and we're going to be discussing that. But you have that whole grid where you can add in flavorings as well. You start off by a large selection of juice sizes, and then within that, you can add flavor shots. So rather than have like 1 flavor shot, you can have 1.5 flavor shot, and maybe it costs an extra buck or something. So their prices are extremely reasonable to begin with. So by adding these flavor shots, you're just, enhancing the experience. Beyond that, they have a very wide range of PG-VG ratios as well. They have max VG, and upon request, they can even do 100% VG. So you know what? If that's not fresh made juice, I don't know what is. That really is quite something in itself. They do have sample packs, and then they carry what I would consider very unique flavors. They have green pickle. They have, is there any other kind of pickle? I don't know. They have corn on the cob, and they have pizza. And my friend Peter actually ordered pizza and tried it, and when he spoke about it, he said, yeah, it tastes like pizza. So Peter is a lot more courageous than I would be, but they have it. And then beyond that, they have the regular flavors, but then they give you so many options that you can really make your own concoction. And folks, I don't use the word concoction a lot, and I bet you don't either. So you really want to go take a look. Mike and Alice are fantastic people working. Their customer service is amazing. And here you are. If you're down in the good old US of A, they ship there. They will cross-border ship. So that in itself is a great, great advantage to my American viewers. And I hope there are plenty of you. If not, call your friends. So there you go. That's vapeme.net. You want to really go on their website. You want to go down that rabbit hole. Okay, stick around. We're going to talk some juice now. So now we're looking at the juices. And before I start, taste is very subjective. What you like, I might not. What I like, you might not. So we always keep that in mind. I've been hearing a lot about this company for a long time, and I'm really happy I got the opportunity to try it. But before we do any of the juices, I always like to look at the packaging. It is really clear packaging. And then you got here, is that you, Mike? The White Rabbit. And then the Vapeme logo. On top of that, they have the type of juice, the a lot number, a born on date, and then the PG-VG ratio, as well as the nicotine strength. Then it has all the basic warnings that you have on it. Now, it does have something very important to me, child-proof capping. Not that I have a child, but just in case. And then you have the little tips, and that works on every tank. So I think that's a good choice there, Alice and Mike. Now I want to show you something. I'm sort of tipping my hat, but this is the second juice that I'm going to be looking at tonight. I said there's going to be 2 videos. This is sort of like my fun one. I picked some juices that are sort of out of the ordinary for me and thought I'd give it a whirl. This one happens to be a combination I put together. I mentioned before and you can see they must make the label specifically for the order. So that's shows you something right there. So what I did was I took a pineapple vape, and then I said, okay, add orange. So we're going to talk about that one a bit later. The first one was the one I wanted to have fun with, and this is cotton candy. Heard a lot about this on Facebook, and this is Max VG, and it says it right there, Max VG. And yes, you're right, 0 milligrams of nicotine on this. But I got this specifically to use in my Atlantis. I wanted a nice flavorful vape with that maximum VG punch, if you will, and no nicotine. So I can have a bit of fun with it and still get some good flavor. This is my 0.5 ohm coil, and I'm vaping in at 30 watts. Here we go. Let me back up a bit. Yeah, I'm in the fog here. Folks, I'm not a cloud chaser, but I bought the Atlantis to do a review, and I thought I want to have fun with it too. So every once in a while, I like to put in a very, a 0 nicotine juice with high VG ratios to get some kind of clouds blowing. And this one hit the mark really well. It's cotton candy. It has that Swedish, not Swedish as the country, Swedish as it's sweet, vape to it. Very tasty. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy this. This is going to be my fun juice. I'm enjoying this. You want to give it a try. A lot of conversation on this juice on Facebook, and the people talking about it that had tried it hit it dead on. They always rant on, or rave, I should say, not rant, but rave on this juice. And I give you guys a thumb up because you are 100% correct. Mike and Alice, this is a great juice. So I am enjoying that. That's cotton candy, maximum VG. I'm going to load up a tank, and we're going to go through some more juices. The next juice I'm trying is pineapple and orange. And as I mentioned, I picked a base flavor, being pineapple, and then I relived my youth. There was a Woolworth when I was a kid, and one of the drinks used to get in one of those machines with the paper cups that would fall down was an orange and pineapple juice. And I thought, that's all I want, just orange and pineapple combined. And that's what I did. Now, this is a 50-50 split, so 50% PG, 50% VG. Again, you have variants of all of that. And it's 3 milligrams of nicotine. I would suggest using it in a glass tank. I have this in a limo that's registering 1.15 ohms, and I'm vaping it at 16 watts. So because of that, all that citrus involved, I would really recommend the glass tank. But here we go. Mike, you did it again, buddy. The pineapple is there. On the inhale, you're getting the pineapple, and then the orange comes in after. I like that aspect. It's that sort of combination that doesn't necessarily hit at the same time, and one did not take over the other. For a 50-50 juice, very citrusy, light throat hit. It has a decent vapor for 50-50. Really nice aftertaste. You get that bit more orange. And again, the pineapple on the inhale. So good job on that. I'm going to switch out a tank, and we're going to look at a third juice. The next juice that I'm talking about is mint chocolate chip. And this, again, is a 50% PG, 50% VG juice, 3 milligrams of nicotine. But it does have, and you'll see it here on the side, it says times 1.5. And the times 1.5 means I've added an extra flavor shot. Now, when I was choosing juices to do the videos, I thought I can't just take everything that I like by flavor profile. I have to try something a bit out of my comfort zone, if you will. So I decided to go with the mint chocolate chip because I'm not a big fan of mint vapes, and I'm not a big fan of chocolate vapes, so this is going to be quite a challenge for me. But I've been vaping this for about an hour now, and I got to tell you, I'm liking the taste. The thing I love about it, it's not that massive throat hit, and I do have a cold, so that would be affecting it. But the taste on it, it's like those peppermint patties you bite into. It's really good. It's sort of like a dark chocolate. And I like the fact that it doesn't have a strong cold mint. That's the only way I can phrase it. It has a very subtle mint that sort of hangs after. So I really am enjoying this. Mike and Alice, nice job on this. Generally speaking, after I try a chocolate vape or a mint vape and do the review, talk about it, I will give it away. I'll piff it to someone that I know. But in this case, I'm not going to do that. I'm keeping it. I'm enjoying it. It's actually very nice. And I don't eat a lot of chocolate, but I do like the peppermint patty. I just think there's something about it. And I don't mean the kid from, Peanuts. I mean the peppermint patty ice cream or chocolate bar. And that's what this reminds me of. Very nice job, Mike and Alice. I got one more juice that I'm going to do on this video, so please stick around. So the final juice has arrived. And before I do it, yes, you've probably seen different clothes, different hair cuts and whatnot over the course of the video because I did the intro a while back and I was waiting on the juice and then got the juice and wanted to vape it for a few hours to get an idea of what it's like. So you're seeing a lot of changes, so that's why. The last juice that I'm talking about tonight is called Banana Split. And again, it's just a single shot off the shelf. It's a 50-50 juice again, 50% PG, 50% VG, and again at 3 milligrams of nicotine. This one, because I love banana, I reserved for one of my new tanks, the Squate Reloaded by King 2. And re-wicked it, put the juice in it. And one of the things, again, that I liked about the bottles is it has that little top, so it fits into the Squate without an issue because it is a tight space. So I appreciate that. One of the things I noticed when I was wicking up the new cotton, you really got the scent of banana. It really jumped out at me. So right away that got me sort of, because I like banana vapes. And here we go. Very banana-y. Folks, I am vaping a 0.95 ohm coil, and it's at 17.5 watts. Again, a 50-50 juice, you're not going to get massive amounts of vapor, but at the same time, that depends on your cotton as well as your build. But the flavor is everything. That's why I vape. I don't vape for a cloud. I vape for flavor. It is most definitely banana. Now, what I probably would try next time would be add a tad of cream of some kind to see if I can, not custardy, because I think custards are so talked about these days, but get more like an ice creamish to it because it's very much banana. So I think I'm going to try this one again. And next time I order it, I'm going to add that little kick of cream to see if I can get that mixture going. But it is nice. It's a nice banana vape. I like banana vapes. And again, it's a glass tank in here. I've decided to go that route. Glass tanks make it safe for any juice. So I know I'm not going to have any issues. But this is all about flavor. And if you like banana, this one is good. My favorite popsicle, banana. My favorite ice cream, banana. So this is right down my street. I was talking about comfort zones. Yeah, I got way out of my comfort zone on this one. Very, very nice. Those four juices, now we're going to go through them again. There was the fun juice, which was cotton candy to me because I went max VG, tried to have some fun with my Atlantis and hit the spot. I liked it. It wasn't overly sweet, and you still had that cotton candy taste. I rolled back to my youth with the pineapple and orange. And again, pineapple on the intake, the orange hung around there for a bit. And then I went out of my comfort zone with a mint chocolate chip. And this one, I got the extra flavor boost in it. And it is really, really good. And you're talking to a guy that doesn't like either mint or chocolate vapes. But this combination just made it somehow. So I really enjoyed that. And then finally, banana split. And the only difference I'd make would possibly when I order it is to add some kind of cream in to get some more of that banana splitish flavor. But I love banana, so it's not a disappointment. Really good. So that's it. Those are the juices. And I want to reiterate, if you're in the States, you can order from these folks. Check out their website. You can play around with some of their flavors. You can make your own, as I said, concoctions. And The service is just impeccable. And obviously they tailor make even the labels to you. So good job, Alice and Mike. Cross-border shopping never really is a negative. That's a positive. You want to give them a look. So I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you take something out of it. I want to thank vapeme.net for allowing me to do this. There will be another video for 4 other juices. One, again, it's way out of my comfort zone, so it's going to be interesting. But we're going to wait a bit. We're going to do that a bit later. I hope you enjoyed this. You know I like spending time with you. Stay healthy and happy vaping. Take care, folks.